Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua Live. I'm Pan Qiang with the Xinhua News Agency. Here we're on Weizhou Island. Weizhou Island is located in the South China's Guangxi Autonomous Region. It borders Guangdong, Hainan, and Vietnam by land and sea. Why we're here today? Whale watching. Yes, today we will take you to have a look at the bright whales in this Bay Area. In the past 1 year, the local researchers have found over 100 times that the bright whales occur in this Bay Area. And today, in the following 30 minutes, I'll take you to have a look. And this whale watching adventure trip will be presented by the Guangxi Science Academy and together with some researchers from Thailand. And let's go. Wow, that's cool. We have some professors and some researchers from Guangxi Science Academy, and today they will guide us to have the whale watching adventures in the following 30 or 40 minutes. And during the trip, we will give you some introduction to the bright whales and also some knowledge about the whales and some knowledge about how to protect the ocean creatures around us. Okay, let's go. Yes. Okay. Okay. 我们坐哪里 ？Okay. Okay. And
前面再坐一排吧。后边还能坐人，你要坐后边。
And follow our cameraman. And right now we're preparing to set off. And we could say today the weather is quite good. It's quite cloudy and the sky is blue and we could see that our sight could reach over several kilometers. So it's quite clear today. With the clear air and clean air and a good climate today, I hope we could be lucky enough to watch the whale. Weizhou Island is located in South China's Guangxi Autonomous Region, and this island is around 50 kilometers away from the downtown of Beihai City. Okay, and right now we have to wear the life jacket, and after wearing, we will prepare to set off. Okay, hold on. Okay, and I think everybody is ready to go. And beside me, this is Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen comes from Guangxi Science Academy, and today he, together with his group, and they will lead us to have the whale watching adventures. 陈教授你好，你好，我们给大家打个招呼。
Hi， 你好。Hello everyone.
And in the last 1 year, Mr. Chen and together with his research group, they have found over 100 times of the whale coming out of the sea surface. So that's quite amazing. They have recorded a lot of videos and pictures in the past year. So right now we will have a short interview with the Mr. Chen. 陈教授，我们现在是从这里到这个观鲸的地方大概有多远？
我们从这边到经常出现的地方大概有8-9海里，然后开我们这个船大概20分钟到25分钟。
好的。And it's around 8 to 9 miles from here to the whale watching site. It's around 20 kilometers away from here, and around 20 minutes also. So from here we could behind me we could see this island is quite this behind me we could see there are many ships, and some of them are ships and some of them are rafts and some of them are boats. So following the Mr. Chen, and today we will have the whale watching adventures. I hope we could be lucky enough to successfully watch the whales. Well, okay, we could see. Today we have two speed boats together to have the whale watching. From this boat, and from 这艘船 from this boat, we could see there are still some people there preparing already, and some of the passengers they are from Thailand, and in this time together with Chinese scientists in Guangxi and also from in Xiamen, and they will jointly cooperate with each other to have the whale watching, but it's for the scientific purpose. So, 那陈教授，我们现在就是过去1年时间，我们观察到的这个鲸鱼的情况是怎么样子的？
过去1年的时间，我们在从9月份开始到第2年的5月份，这些每个月里边我们都能看到，但是看到的区域不一样，有在离涠洲岛大概10几海里的外海更远的地方看到，然后更主要的区域，主要捕食啊这些看到几率比较频繁的区域是在斜阳岛附近，也就是离涠洲岛大概8-9海里的区域。然后这边我们能看到的很明显的行为是捕食的行为和求偶的行为，对，然后这些我们都能看到。
And Mr. Chen told us, since from September last year to the April this year or May this year, it is really frequent to see the bright whales around this Bay Area, and but the watching area or the whales which are coming out of the surface, the area is not the same. Some of the bright whales come out of the sea surface from Xieyang Island. It's about 8 to 9 miles away from Weizhou Island, and some of them came out of the sea surface from a rig. It's just about 15 miles away from Weizhou Island. He cannot remember how many times in total he has had witnessed the whales in the past year, because it's really extremely frequent. But within one day, the most quantity of the whales they have witnessed is around 11 at one time and 13 at one day. Right now, our boat is speeding up, and we will arrive at the whale watching site around 20 minutes, and so it's a little bit noisy. But don't worry, and we will follow our cameraman to have to see the sightseeing, to see the sea view around this Bay Area. It's quite fast. Okay, after 1 hour trip, and finally we are on the probably the center area of this around this bay, and we could see in front of our cameraman, you could see this is Xieyang Island. It is a small island, smaller island than Weizhou Island. It is located around 20 kilometers away from Weizhou Island. And in the past decade, the local residents told me just before, in the past decades, it is frequent to see the whales around this area, but it's much more and more frequent, especially since from last year. And as for the category of the whales here, it's bright whales from where we have interviewed Mr. Chen before. Mr. Chen said that around the whales were identified as bright whales with the largest length of from 12 to 15 meters long, and more than 20 bright whales have been frequently spotted near the island since last year. Researchers said it's rare, and a record high of such large whales living near the shore, indicating an improving marine ecosystem under China's stricter pollution control. And we have arrived here for several minutes, and right now we're still waiting for the occurrence of the coming of the whales. But it's unlucky that today the current wave is a little bit it's quite big, so it's a little bit difficult for us to successfly watch the coming of the whales. But we were still waiting, and we hope we pray that we could see the whales. But do not worry. In the past year, the researchers like Mr. Chen and some other institutes, they have witnessed many times, and so they got many photos and videos from the sightseeing. So even we cannot successfully watch the whales, but we still can share some videos, some magnificent videos and pictures with you. Actually, in this sea area, the occurrence of the whale is not only existing within this several years. It's from the local residents. They say they have witnessed the whales in the past decade. So, but since from last year, it has been much more and more frequent of the whales to come out. But it's not. It doesn't indicate that the absolute number of the whales in this area is rising, because it's quite difficult. So because it's quite difficult to judge the accurate number. So Mr. Chen and his group is still researching about the whales. In the world, over 90 of the living space for life on our planet is in the ocean. Whale is one of the biggest creatures among the ocean. The species of whales are various, including blue whales, bright whale, and so on. Some weigh over 200 tons, nearly twice of the size of dinosaurs. In the vast ocean, it's so exclusively on one of the smallest krill shrimp-like crusted krill, and they take many tons of water into their ballooning throats in a single gulp and save out what it contains. Every day, each whale will swallow several tons of krill. And right now we're preparing to return because the wave is the current wave is quite big. In the past decades, the frequent occurrence of the whale indicates that the marine environment of the sea is keeping stable, and that means in this area it's little polluted by the human activities. So for the further protection, the local government has taken many measures to protect this island and also protect the marine environment, including around within the 6 kilometers from the outside of the Guangxi Island and the Xianyang Island. It's forbidden to fish, and to have the activities of hunting. So the Guangxi local authority has started regular marine patrols to protect the whales since last year. Beihai government has set up a protection zone for whales in July last year, and that will continue the efforts to protect the marine biodiversity. The Tourism Authority of Guangxi Island launched the patrols together with the Coast Guard to target illegal hunting and the killings of the whales last month, and the patrols will continue on a regular basis. During the trip, it's better for you to keep still, and then to observe the activities of the whale. It's better for you to keep 200 meters away from the whale. And also there are some tips for whale watching by interacting with Professor Chen. Chen told us that with the rapid growth of the number of whale watching trips and the size of vessel used to watch whales may affect whale behavior, migratory patterns, and breeding cycles. Even in this protected area, whale watching can significantly affect the biology and ecology of the whales and the dolphins. No matter where we are, we human beings should obey some common rules, such as we have to minimize the speed of the boat, we have to avoid the sudden turns, and we have to minimize noise and do not pursue in circle or angles where they will not be taken by surprise. And also we should minimize number of boats at any one time and do not allow swimming with the dolphins. Okay, whales are the most valuable and cherished species in the ocean, and we human beings should spare no efforts protecting the whales and the other creatures in the ocean. Oh, as we know, on this planet, over 90% of the creatures are living in the ocean. So, for human beings, we have to protect the ocean and also protect the whales and other creatures in the ocean. So, today, I'm really happy to guide you to have a look at the whale watching experience, and also I'm so glad to take you to enjoy some videos and the records that we have recorded before. And here we're broadcasting from South China's Weizhou Island in Beihai City. Thank you and goodbye.